Hey, howdy, Randy. It's been a
How did
while.
It's been a hot minute. The last episode was just action packed with Kurt Steed and the song of the summer announcement. Like just a action packed episode. If you haven't had the chance, definitely give it a listen.
It
A lot
was
of good ones.
packed like in multiple ways, like content wise, even the fallout after that, because we were filling up Instagram. It was the busiest like week in Patio Lanterns Instagram history too, with all the song of the summer. Trying to put Kurt out there. I'm sure he'd like that. It was showing up on everyone's feeds. There were little clips with Kurt.
Hmm.
He was awesome. He was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, still following along on his posts. He's got some crazy stuff going on. I don't know. He's selling some toys, bedroom toys, I think, or something.
Yeah, why not, right? I'm sure he's got some interesting stuff down at the farm.
I'm sure he's watching us right now. I'm sure, or he'll
Kurt.
be listening. Hey, Kurt,
Mm,
if you're watching, we miss you. Come on anytime.
yeah.
Um, we could not get the Rizbot on this
Mm.
week. Rizbot, no go, rejected us. So we're without a guest this week. We're back to normal.
Back to usual, Kurt and Ryan, but it looks like there's some potential for another guest. Did you see that? In
Actually, I
the video
forgot to
contest?
look in depth. I like a surprise, so I saw
Oh,
this name in our
yeah.
DMs, and I knew it wasn't me chatting this person up, so I left it to you
Mhm.
to take care of business. And so I didn't look at the messages. I didn't want to
Yeah.
invade your privacy.
Yeah, I think it's maybe a 2026 teaser to have a certain Instagram creator called Lewis Saunderson on the pod. It's been some good vibes out there. Definitely worth
He's
checking
an
out.
actor, isn't he?
He's an actor,
A
yes.
really talented, creative actor.
Mhm.
I,
Yeah, it's amazing the little
I love
films he
his
can
work.
put together.
It's amazing what you can do with a little creativity and a limited budget.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of the stuff's crazy. It's also crazy that we're booking into 2026 now, folks, says
Mm.
Randy. So if you want to come on, friend of the show, not friend of the show, you better just slide into our DMs. We'll try and get you in next year. If not, 2027. It's like we're a wedding venue. We're booking 2 or 3 years in advance, and there's all this buildup from COVID still that we're trying to work through,
Yeah,
where
dude,
we couldn't
I
know these
feel
people
built
on.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's 7 years of podcasting, and that's what happens.
It's just
People don't
seven. It's
know.
all. I mean, we're closer to 8 than we are
Closer to
to 7
Well, there
now.
you go. There you go. I've seen a lot of changes in the online world. I'm gonna start off this episode with a good Ryan's rant. I haven't had that for a bit. Speaking
Yeah,
of things building up, it's just these rants. Like I just feel like I gotta get out there. This one's about being authentic online and how it's a mistake. It's a mistake. It is.
almost had me.
We're old enough to remember early internet days when online you could be whoever the hell you want to be. It was no problem. You could be a guy posing as a gal. Sure. You could be who knows what. You could be something made up. You could be a fictional character. You could do whatever you wanted, and that was just the internet. And I think it was a mistake being with Instagram and Facebook. It was a mistake trying to be as authentic as possible. I think when you look at people's Instagram profiles and you say, all right, well, if I, have the certain photos up here, it will show my more authentic self. And then people will see me. And that's what I have to do. I have to like curate my photos in a certain way to present who I am as a personality. But folks, who you are online is just a completely different version of yourself. And I think about that with the pod. The pod is a lot of ways what we put out into the universe. You're more active on social media than me, Kurt. But
Influencer.
influencer life, and for me, sometimes people all they get is the patio lanterns, Ryan. Well, there's a whole lot of
Yeah.
Ryan out there, right? Like there's just something to think about when you're cruising social media. Just I like how
The other
people.
story, I gotta interrupt. So, like, I always see like the posts, like crazy people post the craziest shit on the internet, and
Mm,
so our feeds, obviously, as we've talked about, are insane. The brain
yeah.
rot and stuff. So you see the odd post of someone doing something crazy, and then there's always that comment, "This is my first impression of you," or something like that. And
Right.
that's what
Yeah.
that's what people are thinking when they see like a patio lantern show up with you, and they're like, This is my first impression of this Ryan Rants here.
Well, yeah, it's great because I don't know. I'm for wackier internet. And I think that's hopefully where we're going. We're curating that in our Instagram reels.
Mm.
We crave it. We crave people doing crazy shit, and I think hopefully that's what the internet goes back to again, instead of all this like I don't know, curation. Just that's my rant for today. I'll leave it at that.
So you're saying that we shouldn't be authentic is basically your point.
Yeah, don't try and like build up a profile like, oh, this is Ryan right here. You know, like this is Kurt. Yeah, you know, I got everything, all these photos that show exactly who I am. That's exhausting. And who sold us the need to be authentic online from this earlier internet where you could do whatever the hell we want? I'll tell you, it was Mark Zuckerberg, people. Facebook, Instagram, it totally changed the game. And I think especially Instagram. Facebook, early days, you could go on, you know, you tagged in a bunch of photos, people laugh and all that. But I think Instagram in particular is pretty bad for, you know, making people want to be authentic on there.
I kind of feel like people, it's the opposite. Like people are not being authentic. Like because you are curating a version of yourself, a cool version that does cool stuff or funny stuff all the time, and there's no downsides. There's no slow times, depressing times, lonely times. There's no mundane times. Right. There's only wacky memes or travel or modeling or whatever, partying people. You know, I almost thought my Instagram reels were done. I thought my algo was cooked. Like this happened like a month ago, and I was like just slowly watching it happen. I messaged you a few times like, oh, I'm just not getting the same. You were panicking.
I was afraid. It was like, I don't want to, like, you know, you like a wholesome meme or something like that. Like I'll like a birding video, and then all of a sudden these months and months of effort to get the most brain rot possible, it's gone. It's out the window. You know, and it's like, oh, what the fuck? And then I was afraid I wasn't going to get it back, but thankfully we have. And thankfully, right in time for Life of a Showgirl to come out. Let's get into the Taylor album.
Oh yeah, I actually forgot. Like I meant to re-listen to it before the show, but I forgot. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Kurt nailed it. We were messaging a little back and forth before that. It's grocery store music at this point. You know, people might think, oh, wood, a little spicy. You know, she's talking about Travis's dong in there. You know, and like that's awesome. But overall, the album was kind of meh.
I agree, but I only listened to it once last Friday. So right after it came out, I listened to it once all the way through, and that's when I messaged you because you asked me. And I knew you were going to bring it up. So I meant to re-listen because it deserves another shot if we're going to talk about it. But my first impression was that I liked it better than the last two albums because I couldn't name a single song off the Dead Poet Society. That's another one where I listened to it once and it's like 100 songs long and I haven't gone back to it. And then Midnights, we talked about it. That was kind of when we really were like, this isn't very good. Like that was like the first time. That's when we really started turning on her a little bit. And I thought this one had a few bops for me. Like I'm a poppy upbeat guy. Like I kind of want that, especially out of Taylor. So I was like, oh, like there were times when I was like, oh yeah, this is kind of catchy. But then especially like in the middle really, I was like, oh yeah, like she's kind of like now finding and solidifying a spot, not finding, but almost solidifying a spot as like grocery store music, hotel lobby music, like elevator music. I'm
gonna go to the mall and buy a new top.
Mall music, yeah. So and then at the end, especially, it was like because that's when the song "Wood" was there. She's talking about cock. But before she said like "suck my dick" or she mentioned penis. She mentions penises a few times, but Wood was the main one. Yeah. And you know, when she said what is it? Open. She goes from "open my eyes" to "open my thighs." That was really wild. I don't know. Yeah, it's just kind of blah. I feel like you, it's impossible to get Swifties. You cannot argue with Swifties. Like we kind of chatted, like I think she has to do something outrageous or have like a really long decline for a lot of fans to turn on her,
Mm,
either because they don't like her or just musically they're not fond of it anymore. So I think it's hard to get Swifties to agree with our takes here, but it just I feel like she's oversaturated herself at this point. Like we've kind of talked about that too. Like she's everywhere and she's been everywhere, I feel like, since folklore basically. So like
yeah.
COVID, she started just pumping out remakes of her old albums
Yeah, the
plus these
Taylor's
new
versions. She
albums.
lost me after Evermore in 2020, I think.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
how many albums in how many years did she put out? Like 10
Yeah.
albums in 4 years or something? I don't know. Something, and then with the world tour and stuff, which looked awesome. I would have loved to go. But like she was everywhere. Then the Travis Kelce stuff, sure, whatever. But just but specifically with the music, like now she's just like this Dead Poets thing just came out last year, right? And then
Yeah, I think so.
Midnight's came out in the previous 12 months, I think, of that one. And then like I don't know if she's gone more than a year without putting out new music, let alone like a remade album.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like I feel like it kind of just waters it down, I guess,
Mm,
for me. I guess if you're a big fan, you appreciate that. Like I think about this a little bit with these. I mentioned like double albums before or deluxe albums where you get these really long albums, and that can be great because it's like more of your favorite artist. But I feel like it can water down a great product because you could have like a masterpiece and then you decide to overdo it and you kind of water down the whole thing that way. And so I think Swifties are like okay with it because it's like more Taylor Swift. But then like for me and you, it's like it
yes, bruh.
kind of blends together and it's like, nah.
I think my favorite thing is asking the boyfriends of Swifties
Mm.
what they think about it. Because like I like that realization or watching them because it's like they know deep inside that it's a trash album, right? But are they allowed to say it in front of their
Oh, the
respective
boyfriends.
girlfriend? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Can
yeah.
they say that out loud? That depends on the relationship, but that's a
Yeah.
fun one to watch, people.
That's a tough conversation.
Mm,
That's kind of
mm,
like the kids having kids conversation.
yeah.
Very,
Mm,
yeah, very difficult.
it's up there for sure.
Um, yeah, and you know, with just like the last couple things on our album, like this kind of why I wanted to re-listen, but like because she kind of goes into the what she would consider like edgy kind of like
Yeah,
lyrics and stuff, but it's just
it's not.
it's so phony. I think like I don't have a problem with like getting into like stupid lyrics and stuff because I like a lot of stupid music, stupid pop,
Yeah,
like stupid rock, like
yeah.
it
Jason
just doesn't
Aldean.
fit her. I don't think it works for her really. So it comes off like just not like I don't know if genuine's the right word, but it doesn't come off right, and it just feels too like almost like too try hardy, but also too lazy. Like it just doesn't really work. I don't think.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Like a try hard trying to be like whatever about talking about cocks.
Yeah, yeah. And then I mean, what else was it? What was the lyric I just heard today in a meme? Because everyone's got those reaction videos, but it's like girl boss, something about girl bossing too hard or something. And I don't
It's like
know.
shut the
Like
fuck
some of the lyrics, I
up.
feel maybe I just haven't been paying attention as much, but some of the lyrics in this one are wild. I
Yeah,
don't know. There's like
I
what
think this one's
why
pretty.
did like I feel like yeah I can tell that you just released this after 6 months because like these are your lyrics. I don't know. I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah,
Whatever.
enough said. Enough
Yeah.
said. Kurt, I gotta rewind the clock a month. A
Oh,
month ago. Uh,
September
you
9th.
know, I'm always here hustling, looking for the next grind. And you know, I interviewed with I don't mind dropping names. I interviewed with a company called Colliers, a respectable real estate firm Yeah, they're international. They got a big presence in BC. They needed help. They needed a 6-month financial analyst contract. I was like, a recruiter, they reached out to me. They said,
Yeah.
Ryan, we want you to apply for this. And I said, sure. And she took my resume, made it better. Boom, sent it off to Colliers. Great.
Oh.
Interview. Boom. And I get on there. I log on there, Kurt. And some of you who follow the PL Podcast Instagram page will know what I'm talking about. But the interviewer had a filter on that had a teddy bear was draped around her shoulders, and was like winking and moving at me the whole time. It was just me and her in this meeting, and the bear was like doing that. This is like a professional. I'm trying to be professional in this, and I'm just like trying so fucking hard not to laugh. And it's crazy to me. Like, is corporate culture just cooked? Like, I'm looking around, like, there's some real horror stories when you go through Reddit and different subreddits and all that. But like, what the fuck was that? Like, there's, first of all, there's ghost jobs and all this other shit. And then I get on this interview of what's supposed to be a respectable company. And this person has like a Zoom filter on. You can barely see her face because it's like also sparkling and the teddy bear is moving around. And she doesn't even know what a CPA is. And it's just like, what the fuck was that? So I sent a screenshot back to the recruiter as well. And she was like, what the fuck?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, because I can't remember the photo. So did you take it with your phone or did you take a screenshot?
Yeah, I took a screenshot during it. I'm like, wait a sec. Like, you keep on talking, but like, I need to find this.
You're saying that right now. Okay.
No,
yeah.
The person had to keep on talking while I took a screenshot. I had to multitask a little bit. Good example of one of my skills. But yeah, I got it right here to refresh your memory. You can't really see it.
Oh yeah, you can't really. There, that's a bit better.
Yeah,
but yeah, you can.
Little teddy bear.
Yeah, did it ever get addressed? Did it?
Never.
Either
She turned off her camera after 10 minutes. She's like, I'm just gonna turn my camera off, and then I was just staring into. I don't know. And then I was just staring into a blank screen after that. But I had my camera on for some reason. It was the weirdest thing I've ever had. Okay, weird. And then it gets
so weird.
So weird. And then I was thinking,
maybe she didn't know she had the bear. Maybe
she knew.
Maybe because he left it on from a previous meeting, and then she's like, I think you said she didn't address it.
She addressed it. She's like, oh yeah, that's my little friend.
Did you say something first?
I was like, no, I didn't say anything.
Okay.
At first, my thought was I should just leave because it's a waste of time. But then I was thinking, you know what? This company is a joke. Like, maybe they can just pay me for 6 months and I can be a joke of a contractor, and then just walk out of there.
Yeah.
I've interviewed with another company lately. This was just last week, and it was an AI interview. So there was an AI interviewing agent, no humans involved. There was like a circle on the screen, and it was kind of like, you're talking. The video is on.
What's the Mission Impossible?
Yeah, the Entity.
The Entity.
It was totally like the Entity, like the weird little scenes where like this thing's kind of shaking around.
Yeah.
Like it felt like I was talking to that. So that was interesting.
The companies you apply for, or?
Well, yeah, I think I Google them like, oh yeah, this one looks legit. And then they've got fucking teddy bear arms over there. And then this one, I kind of half expected it because they're a tech company. But they're also looking for a contractor. And I actually didn't mind that one. I didn't mind just having just an AI agent. They were very nice.
You guys joke or shoot the shit or anything?
Yeah, I should really push the limits looking back. Too professional.
Will the robot hang up on you, or could you like?
It would say at the end, it was like, okay, we're done the interview. We've come to our 20 minutes.
You didn't say, no way. I really need to talk to you.
Yeah. No,
I'm so lonely.
Right. But yeah, it's just like all this stuff is kind of like making me think, is corporate culture just cooked? Like what's Colliers thinking sending out this person interviewing, with the teddy bear? These AI agents, they're just going to they're going to automate it all. It's wild time to be looking for jobs, people.
The teddy bear one's weird. Like, I played around with those filters, but I wouldn't think of doing that in an interview with someone I've never met.
Yeah, yeah, same here.
What
So
do they do? They have 18,000 employees, and that's one of them.
mm,
Oh, yeah, that's wild. Yeah,
she
that
would
was
have been my boss too, which made it even funnier.
yeah. So you didn't
Oof.
get the job. Well,
Yeah,
like
I kept on going because I was like, I could rake these guys over the coals. This
yeah,
person doesn't. The job scope was a classic like project management esque, no deliverable bullshit. I was like, I could do this for 2 hours a week, you know.
and so
But
what? They never got back to you, or
they said no. They said I didn't sound committed enough. I was
oh, did they say that? They said that after they
mm,
sent you an email.
the recruiter said that was why I didn't get it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mm,
yeah. I wonder why.
yeah, tough.
That's wild. What about all the other things going on? Like you were going on a big hunting spree. There was some kind of men's
Yeah, the
vocal
men's
circle,
circle.
men's circle.
Yeah. So people, it's been a year in the Kootenays, over a year now, and yeah, it's affected me. I'll start with the hunting trip. So yeah, I started getting into hunting this year. Talked about a workshop I did in the fall in previous episodes, and so yeah, me and Johnny Walker, this guy I found in the Nelson Rodman gun
Johnny
club.
Walker.
Yeah, we're out there. I don't really know this guy, and like he's yeah, I'm looking for hunting buddies. It's hard groups to break into because everyone's kind of got their squad or family, and they go out, and they're not really looking for you know
Yeah.
average guy. So I put a message out to the rod and gun club saying, "Hey, I'm looking for deer and elk hunting partners. You know, does anyone else want to team up essentially?" And I figured I'd get some old guys, but Johnny Walker is around our age, and yeah, the two of us ended up going out for a weekend uh, in September. Got some elk and deer tags, and just got out there. I mean, the first spot we went to was shit. It was like the thickest forest I've ever seen. It was impossible to navigate through.
Yeah.
So we spent a day there and then decided to go somewhere else and ended up going over to a town called Yak. Like yeah, YAHK. And this town is interesting. People in the East Coonies will know it's all built around this gas station called Two Pump Paul's. And then all these other stores are popping up like Two Scoop Steve is like the ice cream store. You got Two Toke Timmy is like the weed shop. And then all these store names got like two in there.
Two Pump Pauls.
Yeah, because there's two gas station pumps.
Oh, okay. It sounds like sexual.
Mm.
Cool. Go on.
It was kind
You
of
spent the
sexual
weekend
in
with
there.
Johnny Walker. You slept overnight with him.
Yeah, we went camping out there. We spooked a couple deer, which was good. And just because we're at the right elevation at the right time. Yeah. And yeah, Johnny Walker, pretty good guy. Pretty good guy. I'm keep on looking to expanding my hunting
Did you get any
squad.
elk?
No, we
Okay.
didn't get anything. But I will be going out at least one more time this season.
Turkey hunting.
Yeah, no turkey. Gonna go for some deer near Rock Creek, I think, on a Remembrance Day long. But we'll see. I think turkeys are interesting because it's more about private land access. Like there's little gobblers just love hanging around people's homes.
Yeah, you were showing me last time.
Yeah.
But 'tis the season. You can make a few extra bucks on the side if you brought some turkeys to the butcher.
Dude, turkeys are expensive, man. Like I just bought a Thanksgiving turkey.
Oh yeah.
$80. $80.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. There used to be a
show up
per pound. It was like X dollars per pound, but I just show up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, turkeys ain't cheap, so might just get out there and start blasting. We'll see.
Are you gonna stuff it?
I was thinking of brining it.
Okay, but are you gonna put some stuffing in there? What are you doing there?
I haven't fully thought this out.
Because you can either cook if you like stuffing, you either put it inside or you can make the stuffing on the side. Can you not? Like in a casserole dish or just
yeah, the stuffing's kind of interesting. Like you just throw in these things just inside the bird cavity. I just
it's kind of like it feels like an ancient practice. Like it's 2025. Why are we still stuffing this bird with bread?
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
good.
Little bird, little, yeah.
We're making
Okay.
a mockery out of this poor bird.
Yeah. Totally. Okay, but yeah, that's not the juicy part. Yeah, you're in Nelson. They got some hippie stuff going on here. So one of the things
Yeah.
I tried out was ecstatic dance. I have a girlfriend who's very into the dance community and ecstatic dance. I was a thing we tried, and God, that was hard for me, Curdy boy. That was a hard one. There's no picture this like there's a bunch of hippies kind of like in a hall, and there's some music playing, and you just kind of you dance to what you feel. People are doing whatever. Some people are sitting down stretching, some people are dancing with each other, all very stone cold sober, which is totally the hardest part for me
Yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
I've only ever danced after a couple wobbly pops in
Yeah.
my life. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of interesting to think about why that's the case, but it's like, I think that's probably average for most dudes. Like that we just you don't dance without a couple brewskis in you. And yeah, that was hard for me doing the ecstatic dance. And you know what? I don't know if I'm going to be hurrying back to that, but we're trying out salsa at the same time. I think salsa
Oh,
is fun.
sweet.
We're doing some salsa
Yeah.
lessons on
Yeah.
Sunday nights.
Nice.
So I think I'm here for a bit more of an instructive class. Like I think with the ecstatic dance,
Mm.
I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't even know how to move my body with doing
Yeah.
this in a normal way. And yeah, I need a bit more structure. So I think the salsa is the way to go. But
I'm
I
with
think
I'm with you, brother. You see me at the silent disco. We don't know
yeah.
what we're doing out there.
Oh
I
yeah.
like the salsa dancing. I've thought about doing like dance lessons for the longest time, and I just haven't committed because either I've been too afraid to, or because something else I've just decided to take up, like one of these
Hmm.
random other courses that I've just done instead.
Yeah, I think salsa was good. Like they kind of separate into leads and follows. And at first, I was like, I kind of want to know what it's like to be led so that I could be a good leader.
Ooh.
But they want you to stick into the same lane. Be a lead for the duration of the course, or be a follower. So I'm on the lead side. It's fun. Yeah, I think yeah, that's a good
I
foundation
picture
thing.
like fuck, what's it called?
Fuck, Fast and
Patrick
Furious.
Swayze.
Patrick, yeah, okay, that's what I
What
feel
is
like
the
out there.
movie?
Dirty Dancing.
Of course, yeah, that's what I picture. Like,
Mm,
wow, what an amazing. Maybe you guys,
mm,
yeah, break it out one night and you lift
right.
her over your head. Like, wow,
Oh yeah, she loved
amazing.
that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's maybe I should do some secret dance lessons on the side just for that kind of
Oh
little
yeah,
band in
yeah.
there and
You could.
stuff. Be able to
It could be like a
flip people.
power move if you do your weekly lessons as normal as a couple, and
Ah,
you're struggling at first. It's fine. You're not like a natural dancer, but it's cute. You guys are enjoying it together. But secretly, you're doing 4 extra days a week with a private
mm,
tutor, and then all of
right.
a sudden you surprise her by just owning her ass on the dance floor.
Yeah. Suck it.
Yeah.
Way better dancer.
And what
And
about
that's
well,
yeah,
what
there's
about
one more thing.
yeah.
The men's circle. So yeah, this is another kind of stretch one for me. There's this men's circle that I'm doing for the fall. So every Wednesday night we're kind of getting together, and it's not something. It's something that is familiar to my past, but not. It gives the
Hmm.
feel of like a young adults church group without the religious aspect. So yeah, there's like I don't know, say like a dozen or so guys that are there, and they break into smaller circles. And the format's kind of just going around the horn and talking about yeah. There's a lot of processes that I don't want to get into, and I don't really understand fully myself. But people go around the horn and pretty much talk about their feelings. Like it almost feels like a mutual kind of counseling piece. And a big thing is it's kind of hard is not to give advice, like just to listen to what's going on in people's lives. So, whether it's work related, family, illness, there's been a lot of like really deep stuff come up. And I don't it's a stretch for me because I'm not really used to sharing deep stuff in that kind of format. And yeah, I think it'll be interesting to try out for the next couple months.
Bring them on the pod.
I'll get them on the pod, talk
We
about our
love listening.
feelings.
You're not allowed to give advice, I guess.
Yeah, not so. It seems like it's more self-directed. Like there's different processes you can follow if there's like something that's kind of bugging you, or if you have like beef with someone else in the circle or whatever it might be.
Wow, does that happen? Is there like drama?
I haven't seen that yet, but apparently it's like if you kind of like say someone's bringing up something about their past, it can like trigger other people in the group, and then then they feel like they gotta talk about it or whatever it might be. So it's yeah, I've seen a lot of emotions just over the last 2 times I've gone.
I bet.
Yeah.
So is there like a leader, a guide, an instructor, or is it just
there's someone who facilitates it that kind of rotates through, right. And it's just pretty much the people that have been doing it for more than a year kind of take on that facilitator role.
Where does
it's not like a permanent thing. We did a campfire once, and then I'm not sure where we're gonna go for the next one.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, your house.
My house, sure.
Yeah, on the pod.
Get on the pod. Well, it's kind of it's like maybe think about the podcast therapy. We've talked about that before.
Oh yeah.
Just think how much healthier everyone's mental well-being would be if they all had a podcast.
I know. I haven't talked to anyone since the last podcast.
Yeah.
All my notifications on social media are what's happening on Threads. Sign up for Threads to see what everyone's saying, including Ryan.
That's such a lie. Like I haven't gone on there in years, and Instagram or fucking Meta won't let me delete Threads. Does anyone use it? Does anyone use this thing?
I don't know, because you scroll down on your page, on your whatever page on Instagram, and you see sometimes snippets of thread posts from random people trying to get you to go on there.
Okay.
But I do wonder how, like, who is actually using this, because it went dead quiet almost immediately after it was launched. It's supposed to be this competitor to Twitter, but I feel like it never went anywhere.
No, definitely not.
So I don't know.
I'm on your Microsoft Teams for some reason.
Yeah, so I go onto when I open Teams, even on any computer, it defaults to like my home Microsoft account, and then you're on there. So I don't know if we tried like podcasting through that one time or what. We had a call, or we needed an online call, our own little men's circle. I don't know. That was back because it had a date of like 2019, I think. So
yeah. Okay, interesting. Little did I know how much effect Microsoft Teams would have in my life. Was hearing that goddamn notification that someone's calling me. So.
Yeah, feels good. I'm back on Teams after being a Google guy. It's been electric. It's been really great. So yeah, you've had a lot going on. And so I patiently waited for this update because you would tease out these silly interviews and whatnot. But then we would have all-star guests on, and then we would never talk about anything other than memes and Taylor Swift,
right?
And through Messenger. So I'm glad to get an update on to see where.
Yeah, well, I want to get your thought. What do you think about the men's circle thing? Like, do you think that's something I should keep on exploring, or what does that bring up for you?
Am I not enough for you? That's what it brings up. That's what it brings up for me.
Right. You want all that energy.
So somehow you're too busy to do a weekly podcast, but you have time for multiple men's circles.
Hey, I thought you were the one who switched to you wanted to go from bi-weekly or weekly.
I don't know. That was years ago. If either way, whatever.
Yeah, ancient history.
I tried to bring it back to weekly podcasts, but
yeah,
you gotta have your men's circle. You gotta go with Johnny Walker. It's not even a real name.
Johnny Walker. He's a hell of a hunter.
Blue Label. Johnny Walker, Red Label. I don't even know what the special label is that Luke Belmar likes. Tristan Tate, Luke Belmar.
Black
Label?
Yeah.
Is it black? Yeah. I
Mhm.
see. I haven't seen enough Luke Belmore posts, so I forget the ancient quotes there.
Yeah, I hope he's
But
doing
yeah,
okay
yeah, sure. How many men's circles have you done?
too.
Is it every week or is it every month?
Yeah, it's like it's every week until pretty much December 18th or something at this point.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I would keep doing it for a while. I
Yeah.
don't know. Only you know how it's really going, but
It's hard. There's a lot of confidential things. It's like, oh man, Kurt. Oh,
oh, this would
talk to
be
Kurt
great
about this.
content.
Yeah,
This
talk to
guy
Kurt. Yeah, let
sucks,
me
or
talk about this guy's trauma
this guy's
online.
life's in
Yeah,
shambles.
yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
yeah, I bet. No, I would keep going,
Mm,
for sure. Yeah, yeah, keep going. Report back as vaguely as possible.
for
Yeah,
sure.
December. You mentioned December. I'm just gonna keep riffing here. Um, Christmas dinner. I suppose you're probably gonna come back around at some point in December to Kelowna. We still got to figure out our big holiday dinner. Salt and Brick
Yeah,
closed its doors, so that's another option down the drain. But we might end up going to Rod's replacement.
Louise.
Jackie's,
It's something steakhouse, isn't it?
Jason's,
I want to say it's Louis Steakhouse, Kelowna Steakhouse. What we got here? Derek.
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 Derek too. Sorry to my friend Derek, who's a fan of the show, but it's too a hard word. Like it
Hmm.
hurts. Derek. It kind of hurts. It's not a soothing sound,
Right.
So
Maybe we
it
should
kind of
just do like the most basic Kelowna thing possible and go to like Joey's, you know? Forget trying to go somewhere nice. Well, let's go to
no,
fucking
no. Why
Cactus
would we
Club.
do that? No, 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 no.
Yeah, I've been
No, I
looking
was
forward to this for
brainstorming.
months.
Because we probably want to be in the downtown area, I would guess. So probably in that same area. So we got Derek's, we got that Erica Jane shit house that I've
Mm,
never been to, but I just hear bad
yeah,
things about
yeah,
it.
doesn't sound good.
I was thinking about Waterfront Wines there or Bouchon's Bistro, a little French
Yeah, have you ever
restaurant.
done Bouchon's? That
No,
place looks
never.
fancy.
No,
Yes.
I know that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
So
It'd be kind of fun to really treat ourselves this year.
maybe
Like,
we practice our French when we go
wow,
there.
really? Uh-huh.
We
They'd have
we
good
all
wines on tap.
Have you been there?
No, I bet you they would.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know if they lean local or they lean into
Mm.
the French wines.
I mean, I'm almost kind of tempted for them because what if they go out of business next year and we never get the chance to go?
Yeah, it's almost what we have to do is you kind of bet on who's going out of business next.
Mm.
Um, it would be cool if we found another place that was closing down the next day. I like that.
Yeah.
We'll figure that out. I'm finally going off to the East Coast,
Oh,
Randy.
wow. Okay.
Finally, I'm
Yeah.
gonna head out to the East Coast. I leave on Saturday, flying out to St. John. There's multiple St. Johns, so
Mm.
I hope I booked the right flight. But St. John, New Brunswick,
Okay.
for work, and I have a couple days of Kurt time before, if you know what I
Mm.
mean.
Mhm. Yeah.
And then we'll go. We're actually going to travel to Halifax, and then some work stuff there. And then I have a couple days in Halifax as well with a little more Kurt time. So it should be
Okay.
fun. Never been really east of Toronto, so it'll be fun. I was looking at St. John and Halifax, and maybe it's just because I live in a really small town, but like the food looks incredible. It looks like there's amazing food options. Like I might just eat everything.
Okay.
And it's like a big. I didn't realize this, but Halifax is maybe the Donair capital of Canada. I thought Edmonton was, but Halifax, I think like people brought it to Halifax. And anyways, it's a big thing there. But that and lobster, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
okay. Well, it should be a good
Tacos.
time of year to go. Like it's not hurricane season. Was there a hurricane season over there that you have to be aware of? Yeah, you'll find out.
No, I think it's fine.
Well, that's kind of good. You'll get two provinces down. Are you gonna go to Prince Edward Island as well?
No, it's just, I mean, it's just gonna be a quick trip. I won't have a car myself. Like, well, obviously we'll have a car like for the work stuff because I'll be joining a few people, but I'm not bothering. I got a couple days. I got 2 full days basically in St. John and 2 full days on my own in Halifax. Um, if I go back again, then maybe I get a car because it seems like there's endless stuff, yeah, that you could venture out and explore. But for now, probably stay mostly local just because I'll be on my own 2 feet or I don't know, Uber or whatever, right? So no
Okay.
PEI, no Newfoundland, no nothing like that.
I mean, if you're thinking of moving over to Halifax, got to get some boots on the ground here, scout out some neighborhoods.
I know I wanted to go earlier, but it finally worked out. You know, I had to put out some fires in Austria there, so
Mm.
finally, yeah, going over there and I'll have to report back to see how it is. I hear they don't have mountains like here, so we'll see how that
Okay.
is. Maybe I'll try some local wines, see if there's anything. You
Yeah,
never
yeah.
know. But yeah, it should be good. Should be good. So I'll be gone for I don't know, just over a week.
Man, they got to have a good wine region over there. I imagine they'd have good
They have
white
wineries.
wines. Yeah. Nova Scotia wine region is centered in the Annapolis Valley. Okay. Okay. Doesn't
We
look
sell
that far from Halifax. That's like pretty much you're going like northwest of Halifax.
Yeah, so I won't go there, but maybe they'll have some wines. There's a wine bar I looked at online. Maybe
Mm.
I'll snag a seat there and say I'm the biggest wine guy ever.
Ever. It's
Yeah,
funny, you don't come across a lot of Nova Scotians or New Brunswickies in BC. We get a lot of Ontario and Quebec implants, but not a lot from the Maritimes.
I think they stay there.
They
They
just
love it
love
so
it. They
much.
fucking love
They
it.
stay there. People are addicted to the coastlines, west
Mm,
or east, really.
right.
Um, should be good. Yeah, I'll be able to compare. I'll let you know how it differs from Vancouver. Sure it's the same thing.
Yeah, you should go hang 10. Go surfing out there.
You know, I forgot to look at surfing a little bit, but I was looking at some other stuff. Like they do have like diving. I mean, I guess anywhere there's water, they have diving. But really, like
Yeah, dude,
I go
go for a scuba dive in the Bay of Fundy.
yeah. Well, no, like they have
Mm.
diving though, and I don't think I'm gonna. I looked into it. I was like, oh, maybe I should go for a little dive when I'm over there, but just with a limited amount of time, and I'm sure it's okay, but I'm kind of like um I don't know, selective. It's not snooty when it comes to diving. Like,
Mm.
because now, like, my main dive experiences have been in like these amazing places. It's like, whoa, I'm gonna see some seashells and some coral and maybe a lobster. Like, no, I want to see like a shark or a big
Mm.
whale or something. But so I probably won't do that. They had like actually I think they have like cage diving with sharks. I saw that. I
Yeah,
think
they
that
got
came
great
on.
whites over there.
Yeah, I'll have to check them out.
Huh.
I don't know. Yeah,
That,
who knows?
that'd be
Maybe
good
I'll
content for the pod.
yeah I'll get it on. Maybe I'll put it on my GoPro and then put it on the PL podcast. I'll live stream at me
Yeah,
dropping
yeah.
into the cage
Yeah,
with
that'd be
big
great.
shark.
I love that.
But
I'd
no,
help sponsor you for that, just for the content alone.
yeah,
Mm.
no, it should be good. Yeah, it'll be good. So yeah, I'll see what turkeys they got over there on Monday.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna be there for Thanksgiving,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I'm gonna miss your birthday, your big birthday, Randy.
Big
Somebody didn't
31.
invite me to Nelson, so I decided I'm gonna go to the other side of the country.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss things. Yeah, actually, it's funny because my parents were in St. John today, and my dad is sending me photos of the Bay of Fundy. Spoiler! Come on,
Yeah,
Dad.
there
Like
you
I'm gonna be
go.
there in a couple days. So
Are they just
uh,
checking things out for you?
yeah, they're just warming it up for me over there,
Making sure
making sure
everything's
it's
okay for
safe.
the little baby.
Yeah, making sure it's safe. They're like, oh, well, hold
Mm.
on, we better scope it out. So
Right.
no, that'll be cool. We'll see if I can get any interesting content out of that trip. But
How long are you gonna be there for?
uh, I don't know, 10 days, let's see, Saturday till the Monday, then a week, and then Monday. So yeah, I don't know. What is that? It's like 10 days.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah. Totally.
Flight time's kind of shit. Get there at like midnight on Saturday.
Yeah. I want you to look really closely at the people, you know?
Yeah.
Look at not just, you know, the talent for the dating market, but I mean, of course you're going to do that, but you know, the talent, what's the friend market looking like? You know, you're looking around, you're like, yeah, I could be a friend of that dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on people for sure.
You're a keen observer.
I do like walking around and sitting down in a cafe or a bar or something and just keeping an eye on people, keeping the city safe. Some people would think maybe. Yeah. Maybe I'll carry around a fake badge and just place it on the table. Fake police badge.
Maybe they haven't heard of like Neighborhood Watch over there, and you can be, you can be the Neighborhood Watch guy.
Should I promote that or just secret Neighborhood Watch?
Secret.
Yeah. That should be good. Yeah, we'll see what happens over there. Randy, what is going on with Fast and Furious X? Fast X Part 2? Fast 11? I don't know what they're calling it.
Oh, the latest, I thought it was hilarious when he mentioned to me that Tyrese Gibson got arrested. Like he turned himself in because his dog killed someone.
Well, he took a while. He didn't turn himself in for a while, I don't think.
Okay, it just was the guilt just eating up.
I think he like ran off with his dog or something, and then he later on was like, "All right,
it was me."
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's well, we talked about this like months ago, I think, about the possibility of bringing Brian O'Connor back, Paul Walker's character, because I think we had this whole thing where Vin just kind of just speaks his mind. Vin Diesel just goes out there, blah, blah. And he mentioned bringing Brian O'Connor back or something and bringing the franchise back to LA street racing. And then I start reading here. They haven't started filming. They don't even have a script yet. It ended on this giant cliffhanger.
Yeah. Why? How does Dom get out? He has all these not Dom, but yeah, I guess it is Dom. Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel, he's putting all these shots on his Instagram about like, Fast X, you know, like these new scenes and stuff like that, like you said. And is it just fabricated? Are they shots from like old production?
Yeah, I thought he was showing stuff from the set at different points. I keep reading that they're way over budget because I don't think Fast, the last one, did that well relative to its budget. I think it had a ginormous budget. This franchise has exploded into this amazing territory where it's just hundreds of millions of dollars to make these movies. And I think it didn't do good enough relative to that budget. And now the studio, I don't know, Universal or whatever, is telling them, you got to cut this crap down. You actually have to go back to street racing because we're not funding a $700 million movie. And as I understand, I think that's so kind of the hang up. And then Tyrese, everyone's getting arrested now.
It's kind of like it's real life. You know,
I don't know what happening with The Rock, because he had like a teaser in the last movie after the credits where it looked like he was coming back. And
here they're upset about the profitability. I just Googled Fast 10. They brought in 705 mil revenue for a 340 mil budget. That sounds like a lot of money to me.
I don't know if that's
over a 50% margin.
But, and I don't know if that budget includes marketing or not.
Apparently there's some 2.5 rule that Universal goes by. Google's telling me Fast X made 704 mil at the box office, but had an inflated budget of 340 mil, resulting in a loss for Universal of around 146 mil, going by the 2.5 rule.
What's the highest costing film of the last or ever, I guess?
Yeah, let's see. I'm just Googling the 2.5 rule. It isn't a concept that refers to guidelines where a movie studio needs to earn 2.5 times the production budget at the box office to break even. due to a complex web of revenues and distribution windows. Okay. What would you say? Highest budget movie ever?
Highest budget movie. It's a nicer way to say it.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens with a budget of 533 mil.
Oh fuck, that's crazy. Actually, okay. What do you have a top few like Fast and Furious?
Yeah, the next one
Fast and
was
Furious.
Avengers Endgame with a
Yeah.
budget of 400 mil, and then Avatar: The Way of Water for
And what's that one?
350 mil.
Yeah, and then Fast and Furious is right behind it.
Yeah.
then. That's insane. The Force Awakens is insane. Avengers you can kind of understand because you look at the cast and how much they would have to pay these people. But The
Yeah.
Force Awakens is crazy.
And The Force
Fast and
Awakens
Furious is
was all the
crazy.
way back in 2015.
Yeah, and it was just the same movie as A New Hope. It was the same
Yeah.
movie as their first Star Wars. They just copied the script, so I don't know where all the money went.
Right. Oh
but-
yeah, there's more going on here. Jurassic, you love the new Jurassic World ones. Jurassic
Yeah.
World Dominion had a budget of 465.
Holy shit, that's insane.
For such a dog shit movie.
Crap. That's just inexcusable.
And then
There's
Jurassic
no-
World Fallen Kingdom, which was the 2018 one, had the same budget
that one
of
sucked too,
465. That one, Fallen Kingdom, was better than Dominion, that's for sure.
Yes, yeah, agreed. Wait, Dominion is the new one or the second one? Which one was Dominion?
Maybe the third.
Yeah, because what was the one I saw this year? That was the first one you mentioned.
No,
And Whole New World,
Fallen
Brave.
Kingdom was the first one in 2018. Jurassic World series here. So it's Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, then Dominion, and then Rebirth. So did you just watch
No,
Rebirth?
you're missing. There should be 4. The first one was
Okay.
just called Jurassic World.
Yeah, that's
with Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
And
Jurassic
then it
World,
was
and then Fallen Kingdom, and then Dominion, and then Rebirth.
Okay, so I watched Rebirth. Yeah, those ones. Yeah, whatever.
I want to see what the Rebirth budget was now.
I thought that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 180 for Rebirth, so they really slashed the budget after.
Okay, I had
2 and 3.
those mixed up. That's more in line with what I expect or what I would expect, but wouldn't recommend that movie.
Yeah, but Fast 10 coming in at like the number 5 most expensive movie.
That's insane. That's why. Like,
yeah. I mean, Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning had a budget of 300 mil. Yeah.
And that's a lot, but that doesn't sound crazy for what that movie was.
Yeah, I mean the action, that one was incredible. Maybe because Tom Cruise is a producer, he just takes the take-home money from that.
Yeah. The insurance on Tom Cruise must be expensive because he does all his own stunts. He's flying the planes. He's jumping out of planes. He's climbing on planes. He's climbing on everything that moves.
He's flying planes?
He's flying planes. What do you think Tom Cruise's next movie is going to be? Think it's going to be an original movie? You think it's going to be a comedy? You think he's going to something serious? Do you think it's going to be just another Mission Impossible movie?
Yeah, I kind of think maybe he'll make like a new character or something like that.
Like action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't think you want to tone it down as he gets into his later 60s?
He just fucking loves it. He loves movies. He loves popcorn.
He fucking loves popcorn and movies. Yeah.
What else is he gonna do with his time? Yeah, I can see him coming up with like a new Tom Cruise character. When you're loaded like that, you could just, front the cost yourself. Do whatever the hell you want.
It's funny, like, because I keep seeing all these Tom Cruise as Les Grossman videos in like Tropic Thunder. Like every once in a while, he pops up when you wouldn't expect him, like in that movie. And then I always forget he had a cameo in Austin Powers as well. Yeah, like in Goldmember, I think it's Goldmember. Like they do like a fake movie, and he's starring as Austin Powers.
Oh yeah, at the beginning when they're in the desert.
So like he randomly just shows up in these movies, but I do really like that. I
Yeah,
do
good
hope
for him.
he ventures out a little bit. He's got a lot of good movies. He's got good range. He's just
Mm.
got that. He's crazy, but he's got that crazy on-screen presence. I'm captivated.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Who isn't? I mean, yeah, heartthrob Tom Cruise. Love to see it. Kurt, you know, your hair is under a hat right now. But I've been seeing people out on the streets with the Leon haircut, the Leon
No
Escamilla
way.
haircut. I have, yeah.
Come on
Come on,
now. No
come on
way.
now. Yeah, dude. I think that's the
When?
it's
That's a
coming in.
Nelson thing.
Yeah, well, Nelson's kind of ahead of the curve.
Yeah. What do you like? It's covering one of their eyes or both their eyes. Like,
No, just like the center part, and then it kind of like comes down on the side.
doesn't he have it like favoring a side?
Yeah, the person I saw didn't have the one side covering his eyes, but it definitely looked very similar.
Really don't give a damn. Rain or shine, you're going down. Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Man, I have such. I mean, we've talked about this. I have such an urge to play either Resident Evil or Silent Hill.
Do it.
The problem is that I have a hard time skipping like a game once I'm playing it. So I'm already playing through a game. It just takes a while because it's a big game and I don't play that often. And the second thing is, I think some of them are not available on PlayStation 4. Like this is old tech now.
I just got Resident Evil 7 on there, brother.
Yeah, that's right. That would be a good one. But like Silent Hill is one that I really want to play mostly because all the memes and stuff. But I think that one is on PlayStation 5, unfortunately. But yeah, I might have to join you with Resident Evil 7. Is that the Resident Evil Village one? There's like
it's like based in like a house so far, like in the deep south.
Yeah,
so I don't know about
7 or 8, I think subtitled like Village or something. But you haven't played that recently, hey? You've been busy with these circles and these.
I'm busy.
Johnny Walker.
Yeah, now that
Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker, what a guy. What would you do if it was just me and a bottle of Johnny Walker out in the bush?
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Thanks, bro.
That's what I'm thinking. Do you have company right now?
My sister was here recently. She left this morning.
Oh, okay. That's what I was.
Big fan of the pod.
Is she? I heard she does not like it at all.
Oh, well, we have to ask her.
I think you told me that she was not a fan. Famously not a fan of the pod.
Yeah, I think she's an avid listener. I wouldn't say she doesn't like the pod, but maybe I don't know if she likes it. Her boyfriend listens though. So he's one of my good graces with that.
Yeah. Good. Okay, well, another pod down, I'd say. You have anything else for the listeners here?
That should do it. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you, folks. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy October. Watch something scary. We'll talk to you next time. I'll let you know how the Donairs are in Halifax there. Goodbye.